Well, Megan, Troy, after lack of interest from these potential buyers, essentially due to their conditions and locations, JPS decided that they need to demolish these 3 buildings, 1 to save money and 2 to prevent adding any more abandoned buildings to the city of Jackson.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed?
Nay.
The motion carries 5-1.
The Jackson Public Schools Board of Trustees approved a motion to demolish 3 elementary schools in Jackson after a request for interest showed no interest.
We did issue a proposal or a request for interest for those 3 properties to determine if there was any real interest in repurposing, utilizing, or otherwise repurposing of those properties.
The 3 properties include Woodville Heights, Baker, and French elementary schools. During a board meeting earlier this month, Dr. Eric Green told board members that after research, the condition of the buildings plus where they sit in communities proved that redevelopment would be unlikely.
I think in the long run, in terms of decaying property and abandoned buildings, it is in our best interest.
And according to Superintendent Green, it currently costs around $500,000 to just maintain these 3 buildings, 2 of which have been closed and boarded up.
It was a tragedy to find out or to hear about what happened to the school and to hear about them closing it down and everything. But it really kind of messed up a lot of the kids' life around here because they have to move farther. The parents and everything have to take them farther just to get them back and forth to school.
Michael Taylor lives down the street from Baker Elementary School, disappointed to hear that it's being demolished. And on top of that, the school district is also considering after demolition to put in a green space or park.
A park would not benefit this area. A park would, it would not stand.
While they didn't want to be on camera, some people in the area near French Elementary said it's about time and that school is still open. But one woman told us that the school is just too old. And with mostly renters in the area, there's not much that can be put forward to fix it. However, one man told us that the only reason that he bought the house was because of its location across from the school. Once again, though, neither think that putting in a green space would help out the community. Dr. Green even pointing that out during a board meeting.
The feedback that we got was not completely and not overwhelmingly in favor of creating that green space.
But once demolition is complete, JPS says they will continue to seek input from the community on what to do with these 3 empty spaces. As of right now, a demolition date for these 3 schools has not been scheduled, but of course, as we learn more, we will be sure to keep you updated. Live here at JPS headquarters, Madeline Nolan, 16 WAPT News.